Hey, what's going on, guys? It's HawksNest here, back with another Call of Duty mobile video. So just wanted to explain why I'm a little different today. I've got a little sore throat and I didn't really shave this morning. But anyway, in today's video, we're going to be looking at the GKS SMG. It's a brand new SMG in the Season 5 Battle Pass. You can get it free at Tier 12. And I know a lot of you guys are wondering, is this going to be a good gun? And in today's video, we're going to answer that question. So if you watch my channel often, you'll probably know that in-game stats aren't accurate. And what we do on this channel is test the guns to see exactly how they work. So I've already done all the testing on the GKS and we're going to hop right into that. And if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to drop a sub and a like down below and drop a comment if you've tried the GKS and what are your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? So when we're actually evaluating a gun, one of the most important things we want to look at is the recoil. So we're going to be comparing the GKS to the ICR and the PDW. And we're doing it like that because both of these guns are super similar to the GKS. So anyway, what you're looking at on your screen right now is the recoil of all three guns. And I separated the recoil of the GKS so you can see that a little bit better. And so you can distinguish the recoil patterns, I changed the shading a little bit of each different gun. As you can tell, the recoil on the GKS is not that bad. It's pretty similar to the PDW. I would say the GKS recoil is a little bit unpredictable, but it's not as bad as some of the other guns we've seen. I'd also like to point out that the ICR recoil is pretty low, but it's also pretty unpredictable. So overall, I think the GKS has a very manageable recoil. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And a grip will definitely benefit you. In terms of the GKS fire rate, it has an RPS of a 9.89 and it has an RPM of 593. This is fairly low overall, and it's actually the exact same as the ICR. In terms of the SMGs, it's one of the lowest. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the damages and ranges. Once again, we're comparing this to the ICR and the PDW as reference. Now what you're looking at is the damages across different ranges. So just for reference, Crossfire is the map in the back so you can see different ranges in context. All the numbers that you're seeing are different damages at their corresponding ranges for each individual gun. So this is kind of important, but it doesn't take into account the fire rate. So next what we're going to look at is the time to kill, which takes into account the fire rate, the damages, and the ranges. So that's what you're looking at, and keep in mind that these numbers are in milliseconds. So if you didn't know, time to kill is how long it actually takes to kill an enemy with the weapon. So this chart shows what the fastest killing guns are at different ranges. So now let's go ahead and break down some specific ranges. So out of the GKS, ICR, and PDW, the PDW is the fastest at the 0 to 5 meter range. And as you can see, it's quite a bit faster than the other weapons. And from 6 to 19 meters, the GKS is the fastest, with the PDW just a little bit behind. From 20 to 30 meters, they're pretty much all the exact same. So from 31 to 40 meters, the ICR is the fastest, but that makes sense because it's an AR. Oddly enough, anything above 41 meters, the PDW is the fastest. And the ICR and the GKS kill in the exact same speed, assuming you hit all of your shots, obviously. That's why it's important to remember the recoil chart, because you might have a really fast time to kill, but if you can't hit your shots, it doesn't matter. Another important thing to keep in mind with the GKS is the magazine. It has a magazine size of 25 or 33 with the extended mag. This is tied with the MSMC of having the smallest magazine in the game, of any primary weapons that is. So it does have a reload speed of 2.15, but with the fast mag it is 1.5. This is extremely fast. Again, it has to be fast because the mag size is super small. And because the magazine size is so small, you're gonna find yourself saying this a lot.
I ran out of ammo. No, I ran out of ammo. What? I ran out of bullets again.
In terms of the movement speed, you'll sprint at 6.17 meters per second. So when you're ADSing, you'll move at a speed of 3.29 meters per second. This is also really fast, but that makes sense because it's an SMG. But it is important to keep that in mind if you like to strafe a lot. Also, I do want to mention that the headshot multiplier is 1.1. This is standard for the SMG class, which means anywhere above 20 meters, headshots actually can help you out. Although it will take a lot of headshots, so it's not extremely useful to hit headshots with this gun. I'm still tweaking my ATS testing methods, but based on the testing that I've done so far, it's pretty standard for SMGs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot about the GKS. Once again, if you tried it, I want to know if you liked it. So for my final thoughts on the gun, so the way the game is right now, I think ARs are way more prevalent than SMGs. So naturally, because this is an SMG, it's not going to be super useful. And I think the PDW is still the best SMG in the game, but I do think the GKS has its place. I think that place is a very solid mid-range SMG. If you don't like the lack of mobility with ARs, this could be a good option. One thing that's important with this gun is make sure you have an extended mag because of the small magazine size. In terms of the rest of the attachments, a long barrel could really help you out. Outside of that, it's really up to you. So once again, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Hopefully my sore throat gets a little bit better and I can shave tomorrow. So if you want to see any future content, make sure to drop a sub and see me at my best. With all that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, that's good. Everything. We covered the stats, the intro, the outro, drop a sub, content.
We said drop a sub like 14 times.
Important. How do you think they're gonna remember to drop a sub? I don't actually say it that much, but you're here.
Oh. Hey guys, what's up today? It's April 1st, and I'm excited to bring you a new episode of What's the Best Gun for Video Games.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, so talk a little louder, slightly louder. I think either way will be fine. It's just if you want to become. Yeah.
So I want to talk to you today about, hey guys, what's up? So I want to talk today about the things. So from 31 to 40 meters, the ICR is the fastest, but that makes sense because it's a AKR. AAR. So from 31 to 40 meters, the ICR starts to pick it up, but that makes sense because it's a ARR.
AR.
AR.
That was good though. This is extremely standard for SMGs.
This is extremely standard. Can you say extremely standard? It's standard is not extreme.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's extremely standard, meaning like every SMG has this standard. There's no outliers. That's what I mean.
So basically everything that we just said completely went over my head and I didn't understand any of it. I just was repeating what I was told
just like all of my
to
viewers.
Repeat. This what? And I think the SMG is still the best PDW in the game.
You totally flipped that.
I got lost.
I know.
All these acronyms.
So say, and I think the PDW